Let's see, is there a way to share this? No, I don't want to cancel stream. Still figuring out YouTube. Let's see. Go ahead and just, no. Okay, that should go away on its own, I guess. Let's see. Is there a way for me to see? Okay, live. Okay, that one is actively live. Make sure that everything is playing properly. We're not having any issues or delays. Playing properly. Little bit of a delay, nothing crazy. And things. Little bit of a delay, nothing crazy. And things. Okay. Good to see that everything's working. Let's see, is there a way for me to... Good to see that everything's working. Go ahead and cancel out the sound for a minute. Let's see here. Go ahead and hit the share button, and I'll just have to do this on here instead. So we're going to copy to clipboard. We're going to go to Discord. Get this shared over to a couple of places before we get started. Is Discord not going to open? And then close out my own stream because I don't need it anymore. Wait, come on, Discord, open up. All right. Oh, somebody is watching. Nope, never mind. So we're going to take a minute. I'm going to get this all established, and then we'll kind of go from there. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get the game music going. Hopefully that's not... Oh, it opens up with Super Mario Sunshine. I like that. This thing is going to be annoying as hell, isn't it? Close Discord. It's just going to create me problems today. Let's see. Copy. Paste. Let's go to my own Discord. There should be a way. Can I go to... I wonder if I can do it this way. Can I just go straight to YouTube? I can share. Copy link. Awesome. Go to Discord. Go ahead and just do this across a couple different places. And then we'll jump in. This is like the only reason I even still stay in these groups. Yeah, he doesn't really let... He's not really okay with that. Okay, so then we go back over here. That'll go away on its own. So I'll probably give it a couple of minutes, right? Let some people kind of filter in. I'll keep the chat up so that people can kind of let me know when they get in. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I should be able to just double check, make sure. Oh, of course it's gonna move away from it. Is it just me, or does it seem like the brightness on this is just really bad? Maybe that's just my computer. No, not that, not that. Jesus Christ. Where did the... Do 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 do. Man, I wonder. Library. Crap. History maybe. Nope. I gotta actually log in on this side for that. Okay, let's try hitting the search bar again. Man. Alright, well, I guess I'll open up a different one then. I don't remember. Yeah. Maybe best if I just go ahead and move along and people just kind of filter in as they go. I wonder if the music's too loud. Let me check. It didn't sound like it was whenever I was double checking my connection and everything. I'm not sure where I'm going to be putting this little circle. I wish I could just get rid of it. That's actually kind of annoying. I don't know, I guess I can make it like a watermark over here in the corner. Is there really anything that's ever like top right corner in the middle of there? I don't know. I do need to go ahead and go to the sound and kill pretty much everything but the ping and broadcast. So that way I can actually have sound on. so that whenever things actually happen, like, you guys can hear it too. Oh, there's a game. Animal Crossing. Let's see. Swain. Swain's generally kind of bad into high mobility, high damage output champions like Zoe, Yone, and Yasuo. Like, those are generally pretty hard matchups for me. Granted, Yone and Yasuo are a little easier to deal with than things like Yasuo, simply because I just play around his Qs and it's not a big deal. I just want to see if this is like too loud. I still can't tell. Now you can barely hear it. Turn it up just a little bit. Oh, that's right. Because I had a menu open. That would count as my one viewer. So I will be looking to hopefully be doing this every Wednesday for those of you who will tune in to watch this maybe later on, or still feel like it's a little too loud to turn down just a little bit. Hopefully we'll be looking to do this about once a week. Hopefully, probably about every Wednesday. And just kind of aim to do this for about an hour, maybe 2 at the most. Ooh, I forgot my coffee while we do the load in. I feel like streaming is going to be a lot easier for me than doing recordings were. Speaking of rough mid lane matchups for Swain, we have a Yone. I got turbo stomped by a Yone last night. So we'll just kind of have to play it by ear. We're going to have to play really carefully around his third Q or his empowered Q, and we're going to have to play really carefully around once he hits like level 3, level 4. And then especially level 5, and his all-in becomes like really dangerous. Because if we're not careful, then we can end up in like a lot of trouble.
You are on the mirrored side of the map. The lanes are swapped.
I need to turn it over. Because this is a melee matchup, I don't know. I really hate the idea of taking Q into these matchups because of their mobility. I would rather take E and play around that mobility. Alright, getting to the back end of my own wave and keep range. Gonna go ahead and mark him as missing because he's not immediately here. There's no way he's like leashing, right? That'd be just dumb. Okay. Free level 2. And free turret damage. Dude, if this Yone it like comes back, he's like straight up fucked, didn't he? Do I just never not push the hell out of this? Go ahead and take the honey fruit, because why the fuck not? This is like the freest fucking lane. Which is probably a good thing. Double point and Q, just in case. I don't want to just instantly assume like this is the free lane. See? Yep, there he is. And now we just fuck him up because he came to the lane late. I'm like, you're not going to get free anything because that I accidentally walked into. Oh my god, this guy does not know how to play Yone.
Enemy slain.
I'm not just gonna let you. Why the hell are either of you here?
You have slain an enemy. Double kill. You have slain.
Okay. This might just be the freest game of my goddamn life. Get plate and then go ahead and bat because I have no fucking mana. I probably didn't need to walk that far. I probably could have walked like right over there by where my my abilities were. Right behind that wall, it probably would have been fun for me to just back there.
An ally has reconnected.
Oh, we had a disconnect too. The jungle was disconnected. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, it's just Yone. Is Yone like permagon now? Is he like fuck this? Lost lane. I mean, it's balanced by the fact that like our ADC seems to suck. Once again, just gonna break the honey fruit so that he can't use it. It's 3 minutes and we already have Leandries. That's absurd. Hi? I mean, I don't care. I mean, I'm going to back, but it's not because you're here. I'm backing because I need... Oh my god. 1, 2... Oh, that's why fucking... That's why Miss Fortune was there. Because it's... Miss Fortune was there because she's their jungler. She's their youngler. Oh my god. I also realized there's like 4 ADCs in this game. 4 people that have likely built some level of crit. So it's probably going to be a really smart idea for me to build a Randuin's maybe 3rd item? How did that hitbox even catch you? Dude, that was really dumb. I think this guy's like first time Yone. What the hell? Like, I don't know about y'all, but like the Yone I faced last night fucking swagged on my ass. I think I had 6 deaths and that was with me like actively staying under my tower and clearing waves, and I had 6 deaths by Drake. It was bad. It was really bad. How is Darius doing? He is 1-0 and like winning the lane. So Blitzcrank's trying to help this fool. He really is. He is trying to help this fool. I just don't think it's going very well for him. Mistook. And that's fine. Don't really care. Okay, now I care.
Enemy
Oh, and
Shut down.
I almost lived.
Middle turret is under attack.
I almost lived. That's okay. They're gonna get first turret anyway.
First turret.
Yeah,
destroyed.
I didn't dodge the blitz hook, and MF was there for her ult. Which, by the way, his ult's down, her ult's down. I didn't see a blitz ult, so I'm not too worried about it.
Middle turret is under attack.
You are literally right there, just letting this shit happen.
You have slain an enemy. Enemy slain.
Yeah, I'll take the. Can you, I don't know, maybe help me break this turret? Thought they grouped up a little bit more before I caught that. Swain can clear some waves pretty quickly, I will say that. So I play a very different form of Swain, in case you guys haven't noticed that, from like what most Wild Rift players typically do on him. I play a more like heavy HP drain tank, like burn over time version. See, like most people who play Swain in Wild Rift do more of a support version where they build Rod of Ages first, and they're not really worried about damage. I care more about damage over time. So I tend to build a lot of like if Jaxos was in this game, I would definitely be building it. But I'm playing essentially what is Liandry's into Riftmaker into like, God, my brain's not wanting to work with me. Liandry's Riftmaker, followed by Rylai's to slow everybody whenever they're in my ult. Big team fight thing. If I pop this just a little bit, okay, that's a guaranteed break. Then followed up with usually tank items. So like I'll build. God, I'm trying to remember the name of everything. It's kind of difficult. It's Searing Crown. Searing Crown's the name of it. I was trying to remember the freaking name of the item.
Enemy slain.
I've done so much damage. Oh, you're not going to chase me? Bitch, come on. Chase me. Chasing Swain's probably a really bad idea. I should really back. I have 3,000 gold, but like this turret is almost dead. So I'm going to go and break turret and then just run away. And
enemy turret destroyed.
Yeah, no, I can't kill her. She's not close enough. So I'm going to go backport here, grab that, and then probably run to Baron Lane and give my Baron Lane a hand. Like, he seems like he needs it. How is he doing? Not terribly. Not great either. Like, what? I mean, Vayne really can't do anything about this, can she?
Enemy turret destroyed. Attack this champion.
Like, we're just clearing waves so quickly. And to be honest, I'm just kind of ignoring that Vayne even exists.
Enemy slain. Double kill.
Good job.
Spree.
And now begins, like, the thing is like, at this point, I'm not a carry, even though I'm 1 and 4.
Destroyed.
Yep, there it goes. There is the surrender. I knew that was coming.
Victory!
Okay. We're going to turn off priority mode for a second. We're going to all right. So far, so good. It's one game down, and we are now flat once again. Hopefully, we'll climb pretty quickly through plat. I don't think that's fair to consider me the MVP. I didn't have a lane opponent like a majority of that game. So, like, is that really fair? But, I mean, you had Crit, was probably going to be building Crit soon. So, you had probably building Crit soon, Crit, probably building Crit soon. Like, if I wasn't as far ahead as I was, there's a pretty good chance I probably would have... instead of building Rylai's third, I probably would have bought, what is the name of it again? Randuin's, pretty, like, third item to mitigate a lot of the incoming damage. So, like I said, I play a pretty weird version of, well, for Wild Rift, what would be a very weird version of Swain. So that's a build that, well, okay, correction. Majority of this is the main build. Like, the main three items is going to be Liandry's into Riftmaker into Rylai's. I will typically build a Searing Crown at some point, though it's not necessarily I must buy. I just like the damage over time, right? That's kind of what I'm playing Swain to be, is a high damage output over time, not a burst mage. I'm not building him to necessarily live for a super, super long time. As you guys saw, the runes are Precision Tree into Resolve Tree. Do Phase Rush mostly for the laning phase, because if you hit your E and everything, like, it automatically pretty much procs that after, like, an E and an auto or whatever. My brain just went really dead on me for a second. But, I mean, if you're not specifically wanting to get rid of anybody, can you get rid of that person? Reduce the number of, like, people I potentially don't want to go into. Oh, well, they got rid of Yone. Man, if you had gotten rid of Yasuo, that'd have been the best outcome for me. But honestly, the rune page is very weird. It's very situational. I typically will do Gathering Storm just because it's the best out of them. You could go Coup de Grace, or Coup de Grace, or however you want to fucking pronounce that. If you're into, like, a bunch of tanks or a bunch of high health champions, you can technically go Giant Slayer, though it's not very, it's pretty niche. Last Stand can be useful if you feel like you're in a matchup that you're typically going to be taking a lot of damage. I go Legend Bloodline, though Legend Tenacity is a pretty good one if you're into a lot of CC. Like looking at this, I'm probably into Kaisa, so I'm not too worried about it. So I will stay with Revitalize, but if like I'm into an Assassin... Oh, wait a minute, why am I doing Revitalize? I meant to do Overgrowth for the longest time. Have I really been playing with Revitalize for no goddamn reason? I don't even think Revitalize does anything for me. Alright, go back to priority mode. But I'll do Overgrow most games for the extra HP. However, another good option for Swain is going to be like Bone Plating if you're into like an Assassin or a matchup that's looking to all-in you at like level 4. So really useful into things like Yone, Yasuo, Zoe, Fizz, Akali. You know, those kinds of matchups that are going to be, you know, kind of losing to you levels 1 through 3, but like the moment they hit level 4, if you're like right by their tower, they're going to look to all in you and hopefully just kill you. So, you know, there are some rune changes you can consider.
Welcome to Wild Rift.
So Kaisa is a ranged matchup, so we're definitely taking E. So the thing with Swain, especially for the laning phase, your starting ability is largely dependent on who you're into. If you're into a ranged matchup, Swain gets outranged by almost every ranged champion that could be played in the mid lane or is played in the mid lane. So it's really, really bad for you to ever potentially run Q, because you're just going to get outranged 90% of the time by their abilities, and it's not a fun time for you. So you spend the entire laning phase essentially holding your E for if they try to engage on you, and then you farm at max range, try to hit them with an E at max range if they try to come up and do anything, just as more of like a responsive. You sit kind of in your minions, so if they try to engage on you, like, they really can't do anything without taking a bunch of minion damage. Okay, and she does have bone plating. Interesting choice for Kaisa.
First blood.
Awesome, we got the first blood. Then out her wave a little bit. Always double point into Q. I just happened to know her bone plating was down. And that's right there, that's why we take phase rush, is because...
Ally slain.
Oh. Okay, I didn't need a flash there. I fucking insta-reacted to the... I did not need to flash there at all. That was really dumb. Thin out the waves a little bit.
Bottom turret is under attack. Enemy slain.
Fighting me when I have a wave is really bad for you. Like, it's going to be a winning trade for me 90% of the time. I don't have any mana. I really need to find a good back timer. I don't think this is a good back timer, but it's a back timer. Yeah, it's just going to get the push. But I don't really have a choice. I don't have... Okay, so now that I have my ult, I can start playing a little more aggressively. Especially if she's like right by my tower. Because if I land an E, I just hit W and ult and just run her down the lane.
Bottom turret is under attack. Ally slain. Attack this champion.
Yeah, I don't think I really need to worry. So this is kind of where Swain really shines, is these 2v2 scenarios in this portion of the game. Like, we just do really, really well at these 2v2 scenarios where I can just do a lot of damage. And, like, Kayn can technically flip over the wall anytime he wants. Okay, and we're just going to backport and grab our Liandry's. So my max order is QWE. Mostly just prioritizing damage output. So now I'm actually, this is like a major power spike for me, right? My ult is impactive in 2v2, 3v3 scenarios. I have my first item, which is really, really good for me. I start doing a lot of damage over time this way. Roaming would be bad here. Swain is not a heavy roam champion. He can. It's just not like normal for him.
Enemy slain. You have slain an enemy.
I'm pretty much only gonna roam if I know I could probably get away with it. Help. Help.
Enemy slain.
Thank you, Kayn.
Enemy slain. On my way.
Yeah, Kayn and me are a little low to be able to do this right this second. Backport. Dude, Kayn's already got blue form 5 minutes in. Holy shit.
On my way.
So I'm definitely coming to help. The thing is, we gotta keep in mind, fucking, once this Drake is like a little more secured, I am gonna back away. Yep.
Your team has slain the dragon.
Okay. Clear my wave out a little bit first.
Ally slain. Bottom turret is under attack.
Go this way. So they're definitely going for...
Bottom turret is under attack. First turret
The fact that
destroyed.
I don't know...
Enemy slain.
So, like, realistically, this is all I can really do is just play my lane effectively. And look to kind of impact these little 2v2, 3v3 scenarios.
Killing spree.
Yeah, I'm not really...
Ally slain. Enemy slain.
Thanks, Kayn. I mean, you're not gonna kill me?
Enemy slain.
I'm 2-0-3. I'm not giving up a bounty that easily. I don't like facing Samira in this scenario. It was a pretty good back time roll. Like, it's not
Enemy
ideal.
turret destroyed.
Like, it's not the best. But it wasn't a bad one. Ash really needs to look to do something here.
Top turret is under attack. Rampage.
I don't know if there's really much I can do here to kind of... Okay, I definitely take mid turret here.
Enemy turret destroyed.
I'm going to go ahead and start rotating to help them.
Ally slain. Ally slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy kill spree.
There was more of them there than I thought there was.
Killing spree.
So then why did you pick
Enemy
him?
rampage. Shut down.
Like, why? If you're shit with him, why did you even pick him?
Rampage. Ally slain.
Like, that doesn't make any
Top turret
fucking
is under attack.
sense.
Shut down. Turret lost.
This game altogether just feels really... This game as a whole just feels really rough.
Danger.
Yeah, I know. I'm right by my own turret. I know Darius was on his way, too.
Attack the dragon.
Unlike most people, I'm actually kind of aware of my surroundings. Need to go help this
Ally
Pike.
slain. Enemy slain.
And that's a dead Kaisa.
Enemy slain. You have been slain.
Jesus, okay, not as dead as easily as I thought. But Kane is 8-2. Oh my god, Kane is 8-2-5. I didn't even realize he's that fucking fed.
Your team has slain the dragon.
The problem is I don't think Blue Kane's necessarily great into their team.
Turret lost.
You have Nunu, or not Nunu, you have Amumu who's building tank. You have Naughty, and you have Darius, who isn't really a tank, but is going to be really hard to burst out very quickly.
Ally slain.
And that's just the thing is, like, you have to think, like, he's not going to be able to burst people that easily.
Enemy turret destroyed.
So his goal, which to be honest, he has a very clear target in Samira, and that's he's gonna have to play around just clearing Samira out every time. Like his job has essentially become get onto Samira, kill Samira. Before she like one-shots our entire team. Dude, the support's job is not to sit up your ass.
Ally slain. You have been slain.
Well, that's Samira down, and she's not far behind it. Okay, she got away.
Double kill.
There we go.
Spree.
Good job, Urgot.
Middle turret is under attack.
Come on, Ash. Such an easy arrow to hit. Is this like the time to side lane? Let me go help Kane. Not 100% sure he even really needs it, to be fair.
Enemy slain.
Get the Raven. And we have our Rylai's. So clear this next wave, and then I'll go get Rylai's.
On my way. Turret is under attack.
And then probably start working towards...
Rampage.
Let's see. Dude, yeah, she's like heavy crit. We need to start building a Randuin's immediately. Because we're not going to be able to live through... Like, even if, like, we do team fight, like, I'm not going to be able to survive Kaisa and Samira at that rate.
Double kill.
Is the main problem. Like, how do I survive both of them long enough for Kane to be able to do anything, right?
Unstoppable. Enemy turret destroyed.
Which actually I'm not even sure if it's gonna matter.
Enemy turret destroyed.
We need to back up. Samir will, like, destroy all of us. Alright.
On my way.
You're going to go bot lane? That's fine. I will go top lane.
On my way.
As long as Kane is, like, clearing waves, like, I'm not really going to bother the dude.
Attack this champion.
Clear out this wave. And then head toward mid. Place a ward here where we can see it.
Ally slain.
Gonna clear that out.
Dominating. Middle turret is under attack. You have slain an enemy. Turret lost.
You're not gonna get away from me.
You have slain an
Like, my
enemy.
ult literally
Turret is
stops
under
you from
attack.
moving.
Engage. Your team has slain the dragon. Turret lost. Godlike.
I'm just gonna proxy the waves.
Legendary. Ace. Attack Baron.
I just realized I'm 5, 3, and 10. I have almost a 50% kill participation. And to be honest, if I didn't side lane as much as I do, it'd probably be higher.
Your team has slain Baron Nashor. On my way. You are on a killing spree.
I know not to worry about the frickin'... Yeah, that worked out so well for y'all, didn't it?
Unstoppable. Enemy slain. Enemy turret.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and backport. That's actually a really good fight. Yeah, and then go ahead and go bomb me, Summer. Cinder. How much health do I have?
Enemy turret destroyed.
Almost 4K? I almost have as much health as a freaking... I'd like to point out that I have almost as much HP as a normal Ornn does.
Enemy turret destroyed.
I'm so healthy. Just walking it in here. Walking it in. Yeah, that... Jesus Christ. And that just goes to show, mid lane only needs to do one thing, really, and that is just not fucking die and be useful in fight. Like, well, okay, that's really broad and overgeneralized. Like, you just really need to not die, farm carefully, and play towards your strong players, right? I can give everybody. Go ahead and turn off our priority mode and see how things are going. Still nobody. Alright. So I think I'll get in one more game, and then I will probably call that the stream for today. Grab my reward. Well, I can hit play while I'm waiting. Oh, there we go. I kind of like listening to Nintendo music while I play. It's actually oddly calming and relaxing. I've been streaming for almost an hour. Holy shit. I never realized I've been streaming this long. Once I get a better computer, I might switch over to at least sometimes streaming PC League. Just because I think it would be fun. I would also like to get much better at the game, and I feel like I'm not going to do that in Wild Rift. I'm going to get good for Wild Rift, and that doesn't necessarily mean I'm good for the game. I will say, though, that this build, which was actually inspired by one of the highest ranking... I'm not going to say the highest ranking, but one of the highest ranking Swains in mid on PC. He's kind of the one that gave me a lot of the information on this build through one of his videos. I will put the link to that in the description. But I learned a lot and actually got really flipping good at Swain. Okay, so we have a Zig, so we are going E. He's not really a burst necessarily, so I don't think we really need... Yeah, increases healing and shielding. Which actually, healing or granting shields if the target's health is lower than 40. I mean, actually, that could be pretty good on Swain, but I just don't think I really need it. Are we dealing with a lot of CC? CC... We got CC, no CC, no CC, CC. Depending on what this person chooses, I may go Tenacity. No, I'm not building CC. There's no point. There's no reason. Because, to be honest, Yumi's is pretty easy to avoid. And Ash is Ash. I mean, if you get hit with the arrow, you get hit with the arrow. That is what it is. We do have a Pantheon jungle. Hopefully he actually is active early. He is going to be into the graves, I believe. I wonder if that's the Vayne from my last game. I wasn't even looking at the name. But I think that might be the same Vayne. Alright, we're going to go ahead and turn on priority mode. Like I said, this is going to be the last game of the stream. After this, I'll probably jump off. We may clip that last one for an actual video on Swain himself.
You are on the mirrored side.
But I do want to eventually climb to the rank 1 Swain.
Wild Rift.
I actually really enjoy playing this guy. He's a lot of fun. He's also feels broken as fuck.
Minions have spawned.
I'm mostly using this ward to try to gain information on where the enemy jungler is and where they're going. So here's the thing. If they go to their E camp and they walk back over the ward in order to go to their Krugs, this is actually like Krugs. This is actually like really, really good for our bot or duo lane to know, because it tells them like, okay, I have to be careful, right? I've got a jungler right next to me. I got the level 2 spike before he did, so we leveraged that. He is not being careful about my fucking E at all. I need to be more careful of his freaking Qs. But the fact that he hasn't even gone to his E or to his Raptors yet tells me he might be. He is boss side. See, this is the reason why I do this, is it actually gives me like a lot of information about where he is, where he's gone. So I now know Tryndamere is on bot side. I can lean toward top side and be relatively safe. Jesus Christ. Yep. Pantheon didn't get there soon enough. I tried to get out of it, but Ziggs flash and his igniter down. So it's not a total loss for me. He did have to burn 2 different summoners in order to get it, and he died for it anyway. So, and I'm still like ahead of him in gold. So like I'm not really considering that a loss anyway. The fact that he's willing to use his only like escape tool just to deal a little bit of damage is interesting to me. Ziggs does have his ultimate, so I do need to be careful, because if he gets me low enough, he's just going to ult me. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should have been considering fucking bone plating. Waiting on waves to come in. I'll go ahead and place a ward and top side river.
Bottom turret is under attack.
Oh shit, I'm out of mana. This is actually uncharacteristically like a difficult... This has been an uncharacteristically difficult jungle. Yep, I took so much damage unnecessarily there.
Ally slain. Enemy slain.
Okay, yep, I'm fine with that. Really? Asshole. This is actually pretty good. Like, I'm kind of shocked at, like, how easily, like, he's spacing me. And I don't know if this is, like, my fault or not. I'm really low on mana. I do have Liandry's, like, available. Oh, crap. I canceled my own back by accident. Looks like me and him did back at the same time, so we should be getting to lane about the same time. he got boots, so he's going to be a little faster than me. But that should give me that. This Graves is counter jungling.
Danger.
I don't know if anybody else saw him or not.
Ally slain. Top turret is under attack.
Oh, for some reason I thought Pantheon was here. He was just under turret. I need to backport and then go back to my lane. This has been like a really rough game in like different ways.
Ally slain.
Graves has got to be dead.
Under attack. Ally slain.
Right? No?
Enemy double kill. Ally slain.
Oh shit. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't save that.
The enemy team has slain.
Even if I go over there, I just die. Right? It's like at that point it's like a 4v1. There's no I save that or anything. Dude really has dynamo boots and a pair of long swords. Why does he have a pair of long swords? What's he doing with a pair of long swords? Like, real questions.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy slain. Shut down. Middle turret is under attack.
Pantheon, dude, I just basically...
First turret destroyed. Middle turret is under attack. Enemy slain.
How did I almost die there? I have to get the fuck out of here. I had like no fucking health. How did I take so much damage?
Enemy turret destroyed.
I can already tell I am gonna need to build some kind of MR. Probably gonna end up being... So here's the question. Is there a world where I build a...
Enemy slain.
Where I build...
Enemy slain.
What is it? Rylai's early.
Double kill.
Because I still can.
Enemy slain. Ally slain.
I would have to sell what I currently have. I think I build Rylai's early and start going tank. Because it looks like I'm going to be on the back foot a majority of this game. I feel like this is going to give me a lot more survivability. Jesus Christ.
Enemy slain. Your team has slain the Rift Herald. Top
Do they just
turret is under attack.
think I'm the weak link
Turret
here?
lost.
Apparently.
Middle turret
This
is under
twice now
attack.
I've lived on like a sliver of health. Like immediately after I get done building Rylai's, I'm going into some MR because I'm gonna desperately need it. Okay, well I guess I will go down
On
here.
my way. turret is under attack.
That was incredibly satisfying.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Like, absurdly satisfying. So I feel like this is just a lot of my gameplay for this game is going to be rotating to help win possible.
Ally slain. You have slain an enemy. Killing spree. Double kill. You have slain an enemy. Enemy turret destroyed.
Good job, Pantheon.
Slain.
All right.
Enemy turret destroyed. Attack the dragon.
Oh, I just ended up standing there for some weird reason. So I feel like I helped take Drake and then backport for. Thank you.
Your team has slain the dragon.
At this point, I backport. That's how, because I.
Top turret is under attack.
And then now we start building MR. Because it does seem like their Ziggs is going to be the biggest issue out of all of them.
Ally slain.
Just the sheer amount of damage that he's doing is a problem.
On my way.
I don't think they're doing it. No. Okay. I like big waves. That was one of those scenarios where if he did catch him. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and backport grab.
Top turret is under attack. Turret lost. You are on a killing spree.
And that is why I built Leandries. Oh, I didn't even notice that killed him. For some reason, I thought he was in his ult. Okay, I really need a backport and go grab Spirit Visage. Like, we don't need to fucking be here anyway.
Shut down.
Okay, so now we're gonna go into Searing Crown.
Enemy slain.
Not that one, that one.
Ally slain.
I'm gonna go top lane.
Attack Baron.
Ashe is coming towards me. Good time to go grab Balmy Cinder. Get back out on the Rift.
Enemy slain. Double kill. Enemy slain.
Okie dokie.
Rampage.
Like, the other side of it is, like, my goal really isn't to...
Ally slain. Shut down. Enemy
Holy
double
shit,
kill.
Ziggs.
Enemy slain. Ally slain.
Jesus, do I need more than the fucking magic resist that I do have? Like, what is my magic resistance? MR is 102 already. And I need more. That's what I just saw. It's 102 currently, and I need more.
Rampage. Killing spree. Double kill. Bottom turret is under
And that is the benefit of having me.
Quadra kill.
Holy crap! Do we just win? Is that game? That has to be game.
Bottom turret is under attack.
There's
Turret
no
lost.
way that isn't. With the three of us here and their death timers at like 17. There we go. Oh, God. Could I have probably played that better? Yes. Was Ziggs out like damage out? I want to know what Ziggs like total damage was, because that was, dude was hurting a lot. Yeah, that dude hurt a lot. I didn't do bad, I don't think. I had pretty decent gold intake. What was the damage output? Ziggs had 31,000 in damage. Holy shit. I did tank a lot of damage per death. I went up 136 champ score. That's good. So yeah, I mean, as you guys can see from all this, like, I play a very reactive Swain build where I mostly I'm basing it off of how the game goes. Like, am I playing basically a support champion in this game? Or am I the main damage threat? And that kind of determines the direction that I build from there, right? So let's go take a look. I want to see where I'm at on the leaderboard, and then we'll kind of go from there. Because I am... oops. Where am I on the leaderboard for Swain? Top 9%. I have an 800 champ score, and that puts me at the top 9. I wonder what the 200 slot really is. Only 6K? But, like, as you guys can see, like, these guys are not... Like, they're building very... Like, you get some people that are building, like, Leanders. But, like, everybody seems to be building, like, very tanky. Very, very, very tanky. And they're not really prioritizing damage output. So, I don't know. Thank you guys for joining me. This is actually a lot of fun. So, hopefully I'll be doing this a little more often. I mean, I don't think really anybody joined in the middle of the stream, but I will have this up for as a VOD after the fact. So once again, thank you guys for joining me. I will be doing this about every Wednesday around this time frame, between 8 to 10 o'clock. I think we're in Eastern Central here. And I'll try to do this every Wednesday. If I think there's going to be a change to that, I may post that there may be a change in the time frame. But for the most part, it's going to be pretty much this time frame every time or every week. So thank you guys for joining me, and I will see y'all in the next one. Whew. Oh, that's here.